Is it obnoxious to cash receipts in our society now? Is that just an obnoxious thing to do?
I'm intrigued to hear what this is. We will since you've SIN licensed it. Sure, let's cash a receipt.
I'm a pretty frequent caller, and I've called, I want to say 4 times maybe this offseason and said, we've got to get a big-bodied receiver out there. It's critical. We need it. And I feel like you guys haven't really, grasped onto that really and gone with me on that thought.
You don't think we've endorsed it enough?
I like a tall receiver, but they don't have to have them.
Yeah, I think it's critical. And when I hear the comment he just made, I think Ben Johnson agrees. I mean, he's throwing lengthy in there as one of the top adjectives, right?
Well, I said it for picky.
You did say that.
And look, I'm a high school football player, so I'm not trying to be a guru or anything, but I just want to tell you that I think that J-Mo's going to run the top off the defense. Amon-Ra's going to take doubles, right? You need a big guy to post up and catch a first down one-on-one.
Last year they made it to the NFC Championship game, led at halftime of that game by 17 points, and they didn't have a receiver that was taller than 6'2".
They had Josh Reynolds.
Uh-huh.
He was 6'4".
I guess technically you're going to throw it at Josh Reynolds. If he was 6'4", sure, okay. And he dropped 2 passes that were right there. So
that's true, Gator. But I would argue very respectfully, because I really like you guys. So don't get me wrong here, all right? So, but
wait, this isn't going to break up our relationship, is it? That we're not endorsing, Sean. We're not endorsing your theory enough, and you're going
to no. I'm cashing receipts. It's obnoxious. I want to be very careful as I do it. So, but I just want you to know that I don't think they get as far as they get without Josh Reynolds. He was okay, so let me ask you this.
He was actually, just to be fair, he was listed at 6'3", but I mean, we're quibbling over an inch.
Oh, I've seen him listed at 6'4". So, but okay,
whatever. He's bigger than anybody they got right now.
Yeah, he's taller than anybody.
I can do this analysis myself, but I'd rather just say it to you guys and have somebody there do it. But show me a team where the second receiver on the team, or even third, has caught 30-some first downs in a season, okay? And tell me which team that is that's comparable. I'd bet you it's a team that is highly successful, right?
And you're talking about that because Josh Reynolds did it.
Correct. And I'm just saying he did it for a reason, because he had one-on-one coverage, right?
Okay, so the top 2 receivers, the top 2 players that caught first downs last year were St. Brown and Laporta for the Lions, right? And Reynolds came in last year at third at 32.
Laporta's a tight end.
Right. Okay, fair enough. But you're saying, and Josh Reynolds at 2. Do you think that Jameson Williams is going to catch more than 14 first downs this year? Oh, don't hem and haw.
I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know.
Don't do that.
There's not clear evidence.
You're not expecting Jameson Williams to have a breakout season this year?
I think he'll catch 14 first downs in a different way than Josh Reynolds did, and that we need that role in the offense, Gator. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think you need it. I don't think and again, the guy's an inch taller than anybody else on the team. I don't think that's. I mean, if you had said somebody who's like 6'5", 6'6", gotta have it. It's about what? The fact he was 190 pounds?
Hey, man, my man's got his theory, and I have to respect his commitment to it.
I like having a tall receiver. Don't get me wrong. I really do. But they're not necessary if, like I said, you know what matters is getting open, getting the step, catching a football.
No,
that stuff matters.
But I think his point is, Gator, and I agree with you as in I'd prefer a taller receiver, but you don't need one. I think that the point lost in this is you got to have a receiver that can make contested catches. So that's why I back off where you're getting open, because there's times when you can't get open and you still have to make the catch. That's what Josh Reynolds did good. He was not a burner, but he was taller, so he's able to make those contested catches. As long as my third or fourth receiver can make contested catches, I don't care if they're 6'1" or 6'4". And I think if you're being picky, which I think the caller was, yeah, sure, you want a taller guy. But if that guy can make contested catches, end of story.